Yesterday, shortly after 12 p.m., a family member responded to Walter Hobson II's home. Shortly after noon, he determined and realized that Mr. Hobson was deceased. He immediately called 911. Members of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office responded, were able to discern that in fact what appeared to be a homicide had occurred. We immediately deployed our detective bureau as well as our crime scene investigative unit, which are still on the scene as we speak, looking into the homicide of Walter Hobson. At this time, we have a person of interest that we are interviewing. We have some very strong convictions that this person has knowledge or is directly related to the homicide. I will tell you that this is an isolated incident, that this stems, that we believe, from a relationship and or perhaps drugs were involved. We will continue to interview all witnesses and process all available evidence. Mr. Hobson's autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow, which we feel comfortable will enhance some of the ideas that we have around our person of interest. Any questions?
Can you tell how he died?
They're not releasing that yet.
Not yet.
How long do you figure he may have been dead before you folks were contacted? His family member found him shortly afternoon, had he been dead all morning? Or?
Right. The family member found Mr. Hobson shortly after noon. We believe that the homicide occurred the evening before.
Is the person of interest possibly related to the victim?
We do not believe so.
Are you able to tell us any kind of connection or how they knew each other?
It seems to be either some type of working relationship, some type of relationship perhaps by an extended family. We're not exactly certain on that, but we feel very comfortable that the person that we are interviewing is responsible for this homicide.
Can you say what evidence indicated a homicide, why you were suspicious?
Obviously, you have attended deaths and unattended deaths, and from the physical evidence and some items perhaps that were removed, leads us to believe that in fact the scene was that of a homicide.
You had mentioned that perhaps drugs were involved. What leads you to make that kind of that statement?
I think when we began to interview witnesses and the whereabouts of certain folks and certain things and certain natures or habits that they have, it becomes clear to us that unfortunately drugs are involved. I will also say that again, this is not a random act. We believe that the suspect and the victim knew each other. So unfortunately, when you have relationships that perhaps do not work out and some type of dependency issues on the other end, bad things happen.
Did the victim live there alone?
We believe so.
Any difficulty finding your person of interest yesterday? Did that person come forward willingly, or was there a search needed to find that person?
Upon arrival with our detective bureau in developing leads and speaking to family members and witnesses, we were able to develop information that led us to our person of interest.
You said items were removed from the home? Are you able to...
That's an ongoing investigation.
We believe that there's indicators that the house being, we believe that some things may have been missing.
Can you tell us more about Walter? Was he working, children, grandchildren, anything?
I don't know too much about Mr. Hobson other than he's 68-year-old white male.
Did he have any criminal record that you...
Hobson's criminal record, I'm not certain on that.
What about your suspect? Any history on him?
We're still developing that, but it appears that he has an extensive criminal past.
Was there any evidence of a forced entry into the house?
I don't know that.
Where was he found in the house?
I don't know where exactly he was found in the house either.
As it is the news year, is this Daryl's or Indian River County's first homicide?
To my knowledge, it is. And again, This is an isolated incident. This is not a random act. This is, again, where a suspect knew a victim. We feel strong about that. And again, when you have issues of relationships and drugs, it's not a great mixture on any level.
You're a suspect. Has he visited you guys before here?
We believe so.
You want to say his name yet?
Not yet. We're working hand in hand, of course, with the prosecutor's office, and as importantly, we continue to collect evidence. We are holding that crime scene, and we will continue to hold that crime scene as long as it takes to develop extended evidence. And again, we continue to interview all available witnesses and family members that can lead us to a solid case.
And why do you believe you got the right guy? Why are you so confident you got it?
Been in this business for quite a while and recognizing the physical evidence as well as the witness statements, as well as some criminal patterns and criminal behavior, we feel confident that the person that we're interviewing as we speak is a clear person of interest.